Hello guys, we have here an Philips oscilloscope PM3310. We'll start now. It's a storage oscilloscope. Now he is making the calibration. 2 spots here on this button. If you go on top maximum, you will see this grid lines. They are light. It's an illumination to see the squares, the divisions. And here is the intensity for the spot. Now we have to align the spots between the end sides of the screens. This button X margin have to be on calibration point. You see, more or less all the knobs around the oscilloscopes have a calibration pots. You see, like this one for amplitude division. If I'm going out from calibration, I will see this light uncalibrated. So they should stay on calibration position. So they are on calibration. Here it's an offset for these two, also offsets, and the calibration lines where they should be. Here on the Y position, the display button is pressed. Here is the storage side. Here is the buttons for cleaning the storage, to make empty, to erase the storage. Time per division 5 milliseconds. You see these oscilloscopes have also lights behind the points, and you can read also here. It's written also the position for the knobs. You see now it's on 2 volts per division, 2 volts. It's written also there. 1, 1. And here is the time. You see it's changing here. 5, 2. Good. So here are the channel A, channel B. On, off. On it's white, off it's green. If you see green, if you are looking from top, if you see green, that means it's off. So they should be on. Now we have both spots on the channels, on the screen, sorry. I will reduce the intensity a little bit, and I will start the signal generator. Here is the signal generator. I will start. I will put here is the sinusoid and the triangle. I will put 150 hertz, 150 hertz. So this one is the amplitude. I will set like that. I can increase or I can decrease. So let's leave on 150, yeah. Okay, 160, sorry. And now we'll come back to the oscilloscope. So now we came back to the oscilloscope. The offsets, you can adjust the spot for the channel number A, and with this one you can adjust the spot for the channel number B. So, 1 volt per division is the amplitude for the channel A, so that means now we have 2 volts here. According with this, so it's 1 volt per division. We have 2 division, almost 2 division, yeah. So it's almost 1.5, let's say, less than 1.5. Good. The time is 2 milliseconds. If I will change the time, you can see what is the difference here. If I'm changing the time clockwise, I mean, if I'm turning the time clockwise, you see the period, it's increasing. If I'm going with the time per division knob counterclockwise, the time, you see, now it's 20 milliseconds. 2 milliseconds is changing on the screen. So let's put on 2 milliseconds per division. Now the trigger, you see, is not activated, but if I'm changing the, now I'm playing with the amplitude on the signal generator. So this signal is not changing. Usually when the signal is changing, the trigger is going automatically and he is stopping the signal, which you will see on the screen of oscilloscope. So I said this oscilloscope have also record mode. So you can record, you see, you can record. That record was before, was from previous session, let's see, in the memory. So you can record, like example, this how to call this image, which is now on the screen. You can record on the storage number 1. Yeah, I press save. Now if I will change the signal generator, the function of the signal generator, I will see new diagram. This new diagram I can save on the storage number 2. I press storage number 2 and I press save, and it's saved here. And if I will make a square, signal from signal generator, you will see this one. I can store this one on the channel, on the storage number 3. Save, and it's saved. So what I have now, I have on each storage what I saved. You see, different. So for this one I put already. So I have to store sinusoidal one. This one I have to store here, and it's stored. So now, that's why it's like that. So store here, triangle or square. Let's put square. Store here. You see, now all of them, they are different. So now this, I have in the memory of the oscilloscope my image which I request. Yeah. So this is how it's going on. Triangle, sinusoid, and square. It's very nice. It's very nice oscilloscope with the database and many other functions. But what it's important for us to understand, the time, the amplitude per division. This is the important part. But this one is because I jump here. For this oscilloscope you have a small room because it's with memory. You have a small window where you can play. So this is how it's going. From these two, channel A and channel B, you can adjust the amplitude per division, and on time per division you can adjust the time per division to see the graphic well. So it's nice oscilloscope. Let's see if we'll switch off, if it's keeping the memory. So let's start again. I'll put here. It's making a calibration. Good. I'll put this on maximum to see the grids. Yeah, so he is keeping the memory, which is very nice. And I want to tell you something else about the intensity. From the intensity, with intensity, you can adjust the brightness of the spots. You see now it's maximum. So idea is to not use focus. The idea is to not use high intensity. You have to adjust the intensity according with the light which you have on the background. Because if you are putting too much light, you will burn the tube, and also you will reduce the power of the tube during the running hours. So you have to adjust To be honest, usually I'm keeping like that, and it's more than enough for me. It's really enough like that. And what I want to show you more, when you will put, like example, this one, I don't know if you see, like that. It's a little bit, the spots are not parallel with the grids, you see. Between this grid here and the spot, it's a bigger distance than here, than the beginning of the spot and the grid. So how you'll adjust this? You'll adjust from trace rotation, and you'll see what's going on, you see? So you have to turn counterclockwise for this. So this is how it should be. You see, now the triggering mode, it's activated. Now it's deactivated because it's, sorry for that, I moved a little bit because I saw was not focused on this side. So this is how it's going with the oscilloscope. It's really nice. If you like what you see here, please subscribe, leave comment, share with others, and you can put for me questions. So this model, it's Philips, it's made in Holland, it's 0.60 megahertz, sorry, and the series for this one is PM, and the 3310 number of this model. It's really nice, it's big, it's full of metal, it's really nice. Thank you very much.